Right, what have I been doing? It's Thursday evening and we've had quite a busy day. My washing machine broke the other day, so we've had to have a new one delivered today. And my husband's managed to get rid of the old one. The new one's in, and what he was doing is put me 4 more sockets in the kitchen. So you can imagine. Anyway, now he's down at the allotment because there's a meeting, so I've got a bit of time on my own. I thought, well, I'll just pop this up. This is the blanket that I'm doing. I'm on to the summer because I've done the winter into spring, just going into summer. And I've put these colours on at the moment at the top with a bit of shiny inside to depict some of the rain that we've had, because we've certainly had it, haven't we? So that was that. I'll just show you my quilt. This is the living room, but it's looking more like a craft room. I've got a craft room upstairs, but you know what it's like. So this is the quilt that I'm doing at the moment, and the panels at the side that I've just put on has got pillowcases, a man's shirt, bit of scrap fabric, just anything I could find really with the tones that would suit. So that's that. I've cut some more out as well. Ended up at the charity shop, and what did I find? I found this lovely material, and I know just what it's from. It's off of some curtains. Somebody's taken the curtains up, chopped the material off, and been a very good person because they've donated it to the charity shop. So I've got 3 pieces like this, 50p. So you've got the top curtain material and the lining material. I don't know what I'll use it for yet. It'll be as the fancy takes me, as you know. So that's that. Whilst I was at the charity shop, they'd got some lovely headbands in, and I thought my granddaughter will love these. She loves dressing up, and she does dress herself in the morning. She's only just 4 the other day, and she knows what she likes, and this is the type of thing that she likes. I think these are from Frozen Disney, but these were 20p each. As I say, I have washed them, and they'll be lovely. The fun she'll have with those. I got her one the other day with a crown on the top, and she wouldn't take it off her head. She loves it. There we are. And look at this. She'll have a good time with that. So I got 4 pieces of children's clothing. It was 4 pieces for £1. Can you believe it? They were getting rid of quite a few bits. I managed to get these magazines. These magazines are called Landscape, and I absolutely love them. They should be £5.99 each, and they're all recent. I've even got the April one, that's upstairs because I've been reading it at bedtime. And they're absolutely fantastic. Country heritage, gardens, cookery, travel and craft. And the actual magazine is an absolute joy. It's lovely. So I would recommend it to anybody. It's got all sorts in, things that people make. They show you how to make things about nature, about heritage. It's just so nice. So I was so happy to see that. I got some makeup brushes, not to use for makeup, but to use, you know, when you just need something to put a bit of glue on something, or to touch up a little bit of paint. I know that they'll come in very useful. So they were £1, and there's quite a lot in there, as you can see. I got my free Waitrose food magazine because I've got the app, and every time you buy something you can get a free magazine that should be, I think, $3.75. I also take a travel mug with me, and I always get a cappuccino, which is free if you've made a purchase. So as you know, I always do that. What else did I get? I ended up getting wool from the charity shop. I do not need any more wool, but they've got these for £1. And this one in the middle is absolutely massive. And then there's the ones here that are quite big. So I thought, well, they'll come in. What else had I got to tell you? So one of the charity shops that I went into, I could not believe it. They'd got 20 books, DVDs, CDs, mixed media for £1. 20. I don't need any more books, but I've ended up with them. If they're no good for me, I'll pass them on to my friends. Pass them on to the boat club. I can take them down there. Take them back to a charity shop. It's just worth a punt, isn't it? My husband got quite a few, but these are the ones that I got. Now, I used to love Enid Blyton, and I had all of her collection when I was a little girl, and they were very old books that I'd got. But once when I moved, I forgot to take my box of books, and I've never seen them since. So I thought it's time to build my collection back up, because I did enjoy having them. You know, they bring back very, very happy memories, these do. And they've got the Enid Blyton collection. There we are, look, the Enchanted Wood, the Magic Faraway Tree, the Folk of the Faraway Tree. I thought, oh, I'll take that. So if you think about it, what have they been? 5p each. So I got that. I got Victorian Elegance photograph album. £1.50 it should have been. It cost me 10p. Look at the beautiful flowers on the front. Look at those Aquilegia, or as I call them, granny bonnets. That's how I know them. And I think they're columbines as well. They've got 3 names that I know of. And I thought that was beautiful. Treasured Moments. That should have been £1.50. It cost me 10p. The Hair with Amber Eyes. I thought I'll take that, because you're never too old to learn. And I find that if you read, you can learn things all the time. It wasn't till yesterday that I realised that ladies used to wear skirts with a slit either side of the hip, and then they wore the pocket separately on like a piece of binding that they tied round the waist or the back. So the pockets went on first, then your dress or skirt went on with the little slits at the side that you pushed your hand through to go into the pocket. That's something I learnt yesterday that I did not know, because I often wondered about the nursery rhyme, Lucy Lockett lost her pocket going to the fair. And I used to think, well, how can you lose your pocket? In fact, I can remember saying it, but now I know that they used to have pockets separately. It all makes so much sense. The penny dropped. Anyway, that was that. The Hungover Cookbook. Well, that would have come in handy quite a few years ago, but not so much now. But always interesting, things like that. Mr. Pip. That looked quite a good book. And it's a Richard and Judy book. So, and it's also 2007 Booker Prize. So, Monty Don's gardening book. As I say, it cost me 5p. Can you believe it? And should be £25. I know that I'll love looking at that, because I've enjoyed watching him over the years. I don't watch him now because I don't watch live television. You know, I've done with it. I've done with BBC, but we won't go into that. Mistletoe and Murder, that looked interesting, by Robin Stevens. Never read this author before, but what I'll do with this, I'll read it, save it for my friend and put it in with the Christmas things. I know it's a long way off, but you've got to be forward thinking. One Pot Book, that is right up my street because it's so easy, isn't it? Now, The Silent Healer, all about aloe vera, the plant. And I don't know how I'm going to say this without laughing. I don't know why I find it funny, but anyone that's been watching me for a while will know that I've got a very big aloe vera. There, I've said it. I think Afro-Caribbean countries, they often have a aloe vera plant in the kitchen. If they burn themselves, they cut a piece off and rub it onto the burn. That's all I know about the use of aloe vera. I think it's very good for the stomach as well, because you get aloe vera drinks. I think there was some controversy a while ago of how it was grown and whether it had actually got pure aloe vera in some of the products that we buy. And that's about it. But I want to learn more because I do love anything about plants and herbalism, really. Knitting in no time. Now, I used to knit quite a lot. Because my hands aren't as good as they were, I found it very difficult, but I might try again. We'll see. As I say, I used to knit jumpers and all sorts, but I haven't done it for a long time. But I'll have a look at this and see what I can come up with. So that was a bargain, wasn't it? Lorraine Pascal, I've got a couple of her books as well. They've got to be worth looking at that price. And as I say, if they're no good for me, I can pass them on, or they can go back to a charity shop. I know that one of the charity shops is a book charity shop. It sells nothing but books, and they do get good prices for their books, so that's where I tend to take them. I think that's about it, really, with my little waffle. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll just give you a little look at my quilt because I'm quite pleased with this. This is what I enjoy doing. As I say, I do my crocheting at night time to relax, but I really do love making quilts. I think that's about it. Oh, something else I'll try and show you if it'll let me. This is a little bracelet that I got. It's got a lizard on and it's supposed to be good luck. So I'm all for that. This was being thrown away, so I've rescued it along with a lot of other jewellery. So, and what else? A couple of pieces of furniture and a car for a doll and 2 dolls and a soft toy. I think that's about it. Right, I know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to get back in that corner, get my drink and get some more crocheting done. Bye.